So this whole question of globalization, which has become in many ways the new development paradigm, I examined that and have looked at it in various instances. So to give you some examples of the sort of work that I've done on that. So I've looked, for example, at national currencies. So these are, the currencies which we have all grew up with nation states, and as we move to the global economy, are we going to see those national currencies disappear and be replaced by regional or global currencies? And people talk about the role of the dollar and the role of the euro, and increasingly now the role of the renminbi, the Chinese currency. And so I've looked at those issues around the impacts that globalization has on the international monetary system and the role of key currencies. Also looked at globalization from a number of different aspects. As I said earlier, this term globalization is one that's used very frequently and very widely in all sorts of contexts today. But what it means is subject to a great deal of contestation and debate. And one of the projects which I've been looking at has been to bring people together from different countries and different regions of the world to debate exactly what globalization means for them. And there we see some very interesting differences between, for example, what globalization means in the US compared with what it means, say, in South Africa, what it means in Nigeria compared to what it means in Brazil. So these are different ways of looking at globalization, and to look at it from different country and regional perspectives is something that I'm also interested in and have been working on. One of the things that most recently I've worked on with respect to globalization is we had a conference here a couple of years ago at UNBC where we looked at the impacts of globalization on labor in both China and India. So we brought in experts from both China and India to talk with us in our conference, and produced a nice little book, Globalization and Labor in China and India, as a result of that workshop which we held here. So we were interested in how labor fits into this whole globalization paradigm.